How would I find a good therapist for outpatient therapy? Because not everybody does everything by any means, and we want to be sure that we know that in our search, that we're not looking for a generalized therapist in any specific way, because the profession isn't set up that way. And you can always get better care if you go to someone who specifically does what you're looking for, whether it's depression or anxiety or suicidal thoughts. Working with kids is very specifically different than working with adults, and individual therapy is very different than marriage counseling or even family therapy. And so being able to see who fits in specifically in those areas and has specific experience in those areas is critical. From there, I would look at, are they a cultural fit? Is it, if I have a family who needs a valedictorian in order to be happy, and everybody goes to the same college, everybody goes on a mission, or everybody goes into the military. If those expectations are high, you'd want a therapist who understands those expectations. And third, you would want to be able to go to a clinic that has ongoing resources as needed. So for example, a lot of therapy can start with an individual, and then it ends up being a spouse or other family members. And then from there might be issues where you would want to go into a child therapist or even an elder therapist. And you want to be able to make sure that you have the resources to be able to do that if it goes that direction. And there are lots of therapy clinics around Utah that have these kinds of things, meaning a child therapist in the mix, a marriage counselor in the mix, somebody who specializes in adolescence. And then also, if we get into abnormal psychology, many places have a psychiatrist or psychologist who can do testing or work on psychotropic meds that can be very helpful to adults or children.